I'm Jade Lotus, and this is the first in a four-part series about how to get the most sexually out of your lady. So whether you're a guy watching this or a woman, the purpose of this video is to help us as women and men also to understand more about what it's like to be a woman and how to pleasure a woman. So if you're a man watching this, the first thing, for the purpose of this, what we're talking about, the first thing I want to suggest is just to imagine like we're men, there's women, we're women, I'm a woman, and we're living together on this physical plane, yet it's almost as if us as women, we occupy a slightly different dimension from that the men are occupying. So what might seem logical and straightforward to a man and may work for a man isn't necessarily going to work for a woman. Now, just to explain a little bit about myself and my background, I'm a tantric masseuse. That means I professionally give yoni massage. I've also studied gynecological massage, which means studying the anatomy and physiology of the tendons, the muscles, the bones around the vagina, around the sexual organs, also the same for men. And I've also studied Karsai massage, which is an ancient Asian therapeutic technique of massaging genitals for the purpose of health. And through this, I've come to understand like a lot about myself as a woman and just about women in general. So during this series, I want to talk about the pleasure zones of the woman and how to activate these pleasure zones, the different kinds of orgasms we can have, and even the different kinds of ejaculation that women can experience. But let's start right from the beginning. And you know, for women, there's no magic button that you can touch that's going to just make them come or make them squirt. It's a whole process of opening up. It's almost like opening up a flower. And the first thing that you need to do if you want to get involved with someone sexually is you need to create a connection, and you need to do it in a fun way. You need to really get the woman just to relax and just to really, really open up, kind of like a flower basically, you know? So flirtation is absolutely essential, but I would say like flirtation in a very authentic and a very genuine way, and being open for the woman to express what she wants to feel. It can be positive things, it can be negative things. Don't worry about what she's expressing. Allow her to express that and allow her to really be herself and feel herself, because that's when we can have like the best orgasms, the greatest orgasms, when we're really feeling like just that we can be authentically who we are and there's no pressure on us to sort of conform to somebody else's idea of what they want us to be. So when we use this word like foreplay, the most important part of that word is play. So be playful, do things playful. And then for you, if you're a man, or perhaps you're a woman, but speaking specifically for men who may not so much understand what it's like for a woman to experience sexuality, which is probably going to be different from how a man experiences it, go slow and allow the woman to slowly open up to you. If you're going from a place of neediness, a place of lack, a place of desperation, all you're going to end up getting in your face is just doors shut in your face, and you're going to end up feeling depressed. You're going to end up feeling unwanted, unloved. And if you're struggling with this, if you're struggling with, you know, knowing how to basically approach a woman, how to get a woman, the best thing is really, my advice is just come from a place of self-love, of loving yourself, of having an energy of like confidence and an energy of understanding you're interacting with another soul, and whatever happens out of that interaction, whether you give her an orgasm, whether you get penetration, whether you just have like an amazing connection and just feel like really great together, you know, none of this matters. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. You know, sometimes the most amazing sex we can actually have with someone might not even involve touching. And if you're having a problem like feeling self-love, if you're having a problem relaxing, you feel like you have this kind of like needy energy, my recommendation is try meditation. The best lovers are meditators, definitely. And there's specifically like Taoist meditation, Taoist inner alchemy, Taoist sexual alchemy can allow you to start to work with your own sexual energy and transform your own sexual energy, so you lose like any feelings of sort of like sexual urgency and neediness which might be blocking you from being able to connect with women in the way that you want to.